Welcome to Education Today. I'm KEILA Baker of Armstrong High School in the Armstrong School District. Here at Education Today, we try to bring in various organizations and groups which help support our community so that they can explain what programs they offer and what they do. This helps spread information around about these organizations that many people likely are not aware of. Tonight, we want to highlight a local restaurant in Armstrong County. Vic and Nicolina's is a wood-fired pizza restaurant located in West Katanning. Today, we have Victor Carlesi, the son of the owners, Vic and Nicolina Carlesi. Welcome to Education Today. Would you please take a minute to introduce yourself and what you do for our viewers at home?
Yes. I'm Victor Carlesi. I'm, as she said, the son of Vic and Nicolina, and I work at Vic and Nicolina's Wood-Fired Pizza. I just basically help with pretty much everything.
What hours are you open?
We are open from 11 to 8 p.m. Wednesday through Saturdays, and then we have a lunch period between 11 to 2.
What exactly is wood-fired pizza?
So wood-fired pizza, I always describe it as pizza that will ruin all other pizza for you. It takes about 2 to 5 minutes to cook because the oven is between 700 and 800 degrees. It's also like a very unique flavor because it's cooked right with the wood, and that's pretty hard to replicate with like a regular oven. And all of the ingredients are homemade, so homemade mozzarella cheese, homemade sauce. You get the picture. What
made you decide to open up a restaurant?
So I didn't really have a decision, but both of my parents retired from their jobs, so they had been doing a mobile pizza oven for a while, which is basically just a pizza oven on a trailer. We would take it around doing catering events, and eventually they decided that they wanted to buy a building, and they set up a restaurant. So this is their retirement plan.
How long have you been open?
We have been open since January 3rd of 2018. Is that right? KEILA works at the restaurant, so
yeah, that's right.
I might defer to her if I have any questions.
Do you like what you do at your job?
Yes, I like a lot of what I do. I like making food, I like cooking, and I bake a lot of the baked goods we have there, and like this little deli. I bake a lot of cupcakes, the tarts. Just started making ice cream, which is really good. Yeah, so I think I like a lot of what I do.
Is there anything that you don't like about your job?
I don't like cleaning. I don't think anyone really likes cleaning, but it does feel good to be working in a clean, safe, sanitized workspace, so it's always worth it. But yeah, I would say like doing dishes or like mopping is not my favorite thing.
Do you think it's hard working with your family?
Yes, it can be challenging, just like working with anyone for long periods of time, and we also will work like 12-hour days with each other, and then we'll go home and we'll keep talking about the restaurant or different ideas that we have. So that can be challenging sometimes, but for the most part, I think we cooperate pretty well.
About how much time goes into getting everything ready?
So, like I said, pretty much everything that we have is homemade. Like a lot of different restaurants will use mostly frozen foods that are pre-prepared, and they just fill up their freezer with them. But all of our stuff is homemade, so like everything down to the cheese. So it takes about a full day before, so like a full 12 hours to create everything, like shredding all of the cheese and actually forming all of the mozzarella, making all the meatballs, what have you.
Do you have any plans of expanding the business?
So we kind of just expanded it, since I said before they started it was originally a mobile pizza business, so it could travel, and now we have a brick and mortar location. So we're still doing our traveling events, like we do a lot of weddings and graduations and just private parties, So now we have an actual location to have, private events. We're thinking of doing, well, we're not thinking of it, we're planning on doing pizza making classes for people, like smaller groups of about 8 to 10. You'll come in, you'll basically buy your ticket for your group, and we'll teach you everything you want to know about making wood fired pizza. So that's something to look forward to in expansion.
Okay, thank you very much. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, we will talk more about the food. Stick around.
Success. We see it every day. Hundreds of majors and programs, bachelor's degrees to PhDs, small classes, internationally known faculty who are committed to your success. Real-world experiences to guide you on your career and life path. An alumni network 120,000 strong. I'm IUP President Mike Driscoll. Visit us. Find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
I'm Indiana County Sheriff Bob Fyhock. We are all proud of Indiana County, but we must be worried about the negative growth of drugs and alcohol abuse. It is the responsibility of all of us, parents, teachers, and community leaders, to provide the best possible education to our youth in the prevention of drug and alcohol abuse. The law is a deterrent, but education is still our best protection. Help keep Indiana safe and drug-free. For more information on how to talk to your kids about drugs and alcohol, go to the AboveTheInfluence.com, brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
It's hard to explain. It just became home. There are hundreds of majors and programs, bachelor's degrees to PhDs, small classes and faculty that really get to know you. Amazing internships and everywhere, programs that help to find a job that is right for you. It's what IUP is about, a commitment to your success. See it for yourself. Visit us, Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Find your success.
Vince Mercury, Executive Director of the Open Door. Worried, scared, confused, not sure where to turn for help? The Open Door, a behavioral health organization, has a full range of addiction counseling services and mental health crisis intervention services which may be able to help. Call 724-465-2605 or 1-877-333-2470. The Open Door, steps towards hope, courage, and recovery. Brought to you by the Armstrong, Indiana Drug-Free Communities Coalition.
And we're back with Education Today. Tonight's topic is Vic and Nicolina's wood-fired pizza, and we're speaking with Victor Carlesi. Out of all of your pizzas, which are the most popular?
So the most popular would have to be the margarita and the pepperoni. I think the pepperoni is really popular because people already know what that is. They've tasted a lot of different pepperoni pizzas. But the margarita is probably second because it's basically like our plain pizza. It's the fresh mozzarella, the basil, olive oil, and our sauce. It's really simple, but it's
Really good.
It's very good, yeah.
Which pizza is your personal favorite?
I would say I make a lot of different weird concoctions when I'm there. Like when you're there for more than 12 hours, weird ideas come into your head. But I usually like to do a regular margarita, and I just load on a bunch of basil because I really like, taste and the fragrance of the basil.
Where do the recipes come from?
All up here. No, so the margarita recipe came from a lot of research that my parents did for probably, we just kind of perfected it over the past few years, but online, my parents took a extensive pizza course in Florence, Italy, and where they learned pretty much everything there is to know. And it just comes from what has worked for other people in the past and how my mom kind of shapes it to the taste that she likes and that she's used to.
Where do you get your ingredients?
So we try to get the freshest ingredients that we can. but we get them shipped in from, it's just like different places around Pittsburgh, and yeah, just as local as possible, basically. But we get a lot of our, like our flour is imported from Italy, and certain things you can't get here, like some of our balsamic vinaigrette that we use on our caprese salad, that's imported as well. So a lot of things come straight from Italy, but most we try to keep local.
What makes your food different from other local pizza places?
So, like I said, basically anything that you're going to eat is going to be homemade there. It's going to come from my mom, from my dad. So I think that that's a pretty unique thing. It's easier to run a business. Costs are lower whenever you are, outsourcing and getting stuff that you just basically have to heat up. But I think it's good for people to know that everything we make has gone through us, tasting it, and we've perfected it, and we've made it at the way that we think is perfect and the way we like to send it out.
About how big are your pizzas?
All of our pizzas are one size, and I usually like to tell people that it's between, you can share it between 1 to 2 people, but it's more of just a personal pizza. It's about 12 inches and an 8 cut, and yeah, it's better because our pizzas are specialty ingredients and specialty recipes. So if you like sausage, peppers, and onions, and whoever you're with doesn't, they'll just order their own pizza, and you get to eat an entire pizza.
I can say I've eaten the whole pizza by myself.
Yeah, I pretty much eat an entire pizza like every day that I work, so that's a good perk.
So you mentioned having desserts and salads. What all else do you have besides pizza?
So we are always expanding that, and we're always, getting different things. But we have it's a growing in popularity. It's called, I'm going to try and pronounce it correctly. I don't speak Italian. That might be surprising, but it's pronounced panuozzo, and it's basically just an Italian sandwich. It's our pizza dough. Throw it in the oven. Like I said, the oven's like 700 degrees, and it puffs up into a ball. We take it out of the oven, slice it in half, put on a bunch of different Italian meats and cheeses, put some like dressed greens on there, cover it up, cut it. It's like the best sandwich I've had, and like I said, a lot of people really, really love it. And we are starting to make ice cream now. We do a lot of cupcakes. I do a lot of the cupcakes. My dad makes pepperoni rolls, different loaves of bread. We're always trying different stuff like that. I don't know. Salad, we have really good salad.
We have dessert pizzas.
Yeah, the dessert pizza is really good. Yeah, Nutella with strawberries. So yeah, there's a whole range. My mom makes the best soup I've ever had. Yeah, and we're always trying new and different things. We're not really tied to one specific menu.
What is your favorite item besides pizza?
Well, anytime I mention ice cream, that's my favorite food ever. But my favorite item would probably have to be the panuzzo, or the panini. Paninis are really good. Yeah.
And what do you have to say to the people that haven't ever tried wood-fired pizza?
A lot of people, whenever they come into a restaurant, they see the word pepperoni pizza and they immediately want to try that, and that's great. It's a really, really good pepperoni. It's probably the best pepperoni pizza you'll try, but I would like people to take maybe a toe out of their comfort zone and try something that you haven't before, because our pizza really is unique. The dough takes 3 days for the yeast to perfectly ferment. It's a really unique taste. So I just say, throw caution to the wind and try something new.
And is there anything else that you want the viewers to know?
Anything I want the viewers to know? Yeah, basically that our lunch hours are Wednesday through Friday, 11 to 2. We want local businesses to try them out. We have a really good lunchbox deal. It's like $8 and you get a ton of food. But with that, we like for people to call ahead so we have enough time to make it perfect. But yeah, just some new stuff. We're always adding things to the menu, so it's good to keep up with us on Facebook and Instagram. So, yeah.
Well, that's our show for today. A special thanks to our guest, Victor Carlesi of Vic and Nicolina's Wood Fire Pizza, located in West Katanning. Thanks also go out to Armstrong Senior High School TV production students, led by their teacher, Mr. Josh Miklos. They are our film crew for today. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District DVD copies of this and All Education Today programming can be requested by contacting Chris Gaetano, Multimedia Technician at Armstrong Junior Senior High School. For more information about the district, visit our website and have a great week.